Now I will explain the step-by-step process to do previous application. First step is create a new studio project by opening Android Studio. Here I want to make an important note, that is, by default Android Studio will give you only one screen, that is only one activity. But as per our previous requirement, to open another screen we have to create one more activity also. That will be our step 2. This step I will directly show you in Android Studio. Next step is, as per the design, we have to take or we have to drag and drop a text view and a button in first activity XML. Next step is take a text view in second activity XML which displays welcome to second activity. First activity XML's text view will display welcome to first screen. Last step is go to first activity Java file, declare all variables outside onCreate method. Tell me how many variables you have to declare. Since first activity contains two visible components, that is text view and button, we have to declare variables for text view and button. Step B, initialize all variables inside onCreate method. Step C, write button click listener to start second activity. So this piece of code should go to first activity Java file. Now let us see all these steps in Android Studio. Now let me create a new studio project. I have given my application name as starting other screen and I am storing that application in E drive Palle University folder. I will click next. Take empty activity. Here you can observe by default Studio is giving only one screen. For that one screen, Java file name is main activity and XML file name is activity_main. Now let us click finish. Now I will show you how to create another activity using Studio. You have to go to your package name. Can you tell me where is package? Under Java folder, you can observe there are 3 packages. Go to first package. Don't go to test packages. This is test and this is Android test. Let us not worry too much about these 2 packages. Go to first package. You can observe already one main activity is there, that is first screen. Now in this package I will right click to create another activity. Now to create another activity I will go to this package, right click, select new. Tell me which option I have to select. You can observe activity, take empty activity. It will show you a pop-up window which will ask for Java file name of your activity. Remember, Java file name follows camel casing notation where each word should start with a capital letter. This is a Java file of your second activity. For example, I want to change it as second activity. In place of main2, you can type second activity. Yes, capital letter. We also know that every activity requires a Java file and an XML file. This window is asking, do you want to generate a layout file for your second activity? So you have to select this option. There is one more checkbox with name launcher activity. Don't select this. I will explain this launcher activity later. By default it will be under your package name. Do not disturb this. Simply click finish. It will automatically generate one XML file for your second activity and one Java file for your second activity. Once you click finish, you can observe first activity XML, first activity Java, second activity XML, second activity Java. Now both the activities are ready. Next step, do first activity design with a text view and button. Go to activity main. In place of relative layout, take linear layout with orientation vertical. Already a text view will be there. Remove the content and change it as welcome to first screen. If you want, you can give some ID for this text view. Let us say text view 1 and below that let me take a button. width match parent, height wrap content, ID as button 1, and a text to be displayed is start second screen. So with this, our first screen design is over. Let us see the preview. It looks like this. Now let us go to second activity, XML. Take linear layout, orientation vertical. Take one text view which looks like this. Text view, width match parent, ID text view 1, and a text is welcome to second screen. You may be getting one doubt here. The ID of first screen text view is also text view 1, and here also we have taken text view 1. You may be thinking that it might create problem, but you don't have to worry. Two different screens can have same IDs for their views. There is no problem. With this, 4 steps are over. Now let us do 5th step. Declare all variables. Now we are in main activity. Tell me how many variables we have to declare. Your main activity XML contains 2 visible components. But tell me, are you going to change the content of this text view? No. This text view is used only to display information to user. We are not going to change the content of this text view. So, though on the board while explaining I told you have to declare text view variable and button variable, it is not mandatory to declare text view variable because we are not going to change the content of text view through Java code. In that case, you don't have to declare that variable. So I can skip that text view variable and I can declare only button variable, and inside onCreate method initialize all variables. We have only one variable, button b equal to find v by id r.id.button1, alt enter, cast it. Now you may be thinking, if I don't declare text view variable and if I don't initialize text view variable, will it display text view or not? You don't have to worry. Whatever is there in the screen design, that will be displayed as it is. Only if you are going to change text view content or if you are going to read data from first text view, then only we have to declare that variable. Either if you are reading or if you are modifying the content of text view. Otherwise not required. Now last step, button click listener. B dot set on click listener, new on click listener. Inside this, we have to use intent object and start activity method to start second activity. Intent I capital letter, intent in equal to new intent. As I told you already, this takes 2 parameters. First parameter is this. This says I am going to start next screen from this screen or current object screen or current screen. Next parameter is your target component dot class file name. That is second activity. As you are typing, intelligence window will help you. Dot class. This is a syntax. You have to follow this. Supplying a dot class file is part of syntax and you have to follow that. Tell me why it is giving error. We know that this keyword you cannot use inside on click listener. In place of this, you should use your class name dot this. Copy this, go here, paste dot. That will remove the error. Now use start activity method. Pass your intent object, that is in. That's it. Now we can run the application. When user clicks on button B, it will come to on click and it will start your second activity, because start activity contains in and in internally pointing to second activity. OS will, your Android operating system will automatically understand and it will start second activity. Let us run the application using Genymotion. As it is booting, you can close background white color window. Now Genymotion has booted up. Now let me run the application. Now it has launched our application on Genymotion. You can observe welcome to first screen. Now let me click this button. It is opening second screen. Now I will ask one question. What happened to your previous screen? Is it dead or is it still available? What do you think? It is of course available. It is not yet dead. User can close current screen, that is second screen, by pressing back button. You can observe still first screen is available. So what you have to understand here is, when you start one screen from other screen, the parent screen, that is this screen which is starting another screen, will still available in the memory. It is not yet dead. I hope you understood. One last point. When you create another activity using Android Studio, you can observe folder structure. In the folder structure, first activity and second activity Java files are available. Where will be XML files? XML files for both the screens will be available in resources layout folder. Observe, main activity XML screen design, second activity XML screen design. Even in case by mistake if you have closed all these windows, still you can open XML screen designs by double clicking these XMLs. Similarly, Java files also. I hope you understood.